Oh, shit. I don't know if we're supposed to use that or not anymore. I know what we can do.
Hi, I'm Luke Boudreau, known as Kamikaze26 on the Atari Age forums. I'm the Chief Operating Officer, President, and CEO of IntellivisionCollector.com. And you're watching Papa Pete, the old guy gamer.
What the hell?
Papa Pete, the old ass gamer. Papa Pete, the old ass gamer. If you haven't grown up by the age of 50, you don't have to.
And here we are.
And just like that, an intro legend is born, Pete.
Oh, we had to have a new intro. I didn't know what was going on. For those who probably don't know, I don't know if the Gamers United Guild is still going or not, so I thought I'd do something funny. It may still be, and it may still not, may not be. That's okay. Either way, we got quite a crew in the chat here already, man. We were watching it beforehand. There's like lots of activity in the chat. Let's go. Let's say hello to a few people. First of all, hello, Jeff.
Pete, how's it going? Thanks for having me back.
Good. Oh, yeah, all the time. Every time, if you like. And nice shirt.
Yeah, it's nice.
Well, it is a tribute to the Intellivision Collector tonight, you know.
I think it's different. I think mine's black. Yours is blue. Is that right?
Mine is blue. Mine's a navy blue. Yeah.
Yeah, mine's black.
Yeah, so to match the blue inside. So what do we got? We got the Intellivision Gamer is here, and Jerome SPPD13. So how would you pronounce that? 13? Jerome.
Just Jerome, yes.
All right, we're going to say Jerome. Hey, Jerome. Good to see you, man. Right there. He's an Atari guy. However, doesn't mean I hated the Intellivision. You know, and like I said to you in the chat a couple ways down, we all love the Atari. We love the Intellivision. I mean, we love the Intellivision because, you know, we had Intellivisions and enjoy playing it now. I love the Atari, too. That's what I had when I was a kid. And I have a whole wall full of Atari sitting here, too. So a bunch of Intellivision, bunch of Atari. It's all good, man. I don't see why would their liking one does not exclude anybody from not liking the other. Fair enough. Seems to be a lot of that. Everybody sees, let's pick sides. Why?
Exactly. Unless I invented one of those systems, I don't really care.
Really? Exactly. Benverall, how you doing, man? Good to see you. But I played Atari games too. Yeah, absolutely, man. Baseball was his favorite sports game. You're out. I love that too. I always had a hard time finding the second player to play against. That was one of the big things I'm missing out of all these new systems, guys. I wanted to be able to play these old games head to head because Casey wants to beat me at baseball, which he's going to, but that's okay. But we just want to be able to play a game, right? So I don't know. Someday we may be able to. Rally cars rule. Good to see you, Blake. As always, Blake Snow here in the house. Right on. Bemvril says, Bump and Jump was his favorite Data East game. Scrolling down a little bit more here. What do we got? It is Kurt Bradshaw, member of the Coco crew. Good to see you, Kurt. Thanks for being here. And Pierre Garot. Good to see you, Pierre. That's awesome. Let's see. Go down a little bit further. Get caught up. Hey, it's Emma Jade's in the house. Good to see Emma. And member of the Running Men, PJ Smith. That's beautiful. Good to see you here. Another member of the Coco crew, Metal Torso. And for those of you who are members of the channel, I actually I've got video coming out every day this week on these games, these new games from the Intellivision Collector. They're from Intellivision and the Intellivision Collector. And I'll talk a little bit more about that in a minute and explain it. But and for the members of the channel, the ones Thursday and Friday, which are gameplay videos, they're open to channel members now. So if anybody wants to join the channel, become a member of my channel, that's awesome, and you'll get access to those videos early. But I do that almost every time. Like I almost always make those pure gameplay ones open immediately for all members. So Stream Elements, I always have to say hello to Stream Elements, right? Stream Elements bot's always great to have in here.
He's always here.
Well, you didn't like my intro, Blake? That was awesome, man. I worked hard on that intro today. I thought you'd really like it. I'll show it again at the end of the show just because, you know, hey, I want to. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Just something different. Sort of explain again. Gamers United Guild, a little bit of turmoil there. Don't know if it's going to exist or not anymore. And I always play that for the opening. And I went going today to put my video up, and I thought, well, I don't know if I should use that or not. So I just sort of ran with it. It may be fine, and it may be back, or it may not. And either way, it's okay. PJ saying hello to Jeff. Everybody saying hello to Jeff. That's awesome.
Here you go, Pete. I'll put on my television hat.
Right on. Intermission. It's Spider. That's sure. I like Spider-Man, man. Scrolling down, and we are down. And Mr. Bean, yeah. Oh, absolutely. Mr. Bean is awesome for sure. So guys, yesterday, the game's been in the works for quite a while. I've had a lot of the sort of running promos for X Rally on my channel since way back. I think the very first time I mentioned it was an episode of Indie Homebrew News and Spotlight when I talked about Intellivision Brazil developing a game, and it was X Rally. And then it got picked up by Intellivision Collector with Intellivision Brazil to be an official release. So last night we sort of coordinated it. I put the little mini video out, and I told Luke, I said, yep, turn it on at 10:30. I'm going to put the little video out, and then I'm going to do streams and videos this week. And that's what we've done in the past, but I sort of forgot about something. This was a digital release as well. So normally when I do this, I get thinking like, what's going on here? But I realized I was a little stupid. I should have waited till after tonight for him to turn it on, because the second that my video went up, he turned it on live, and then anybody could do it. So it took a little bit away from the videos, but I think it's all right. No problem. You know, that's just nature of the beast. It was released digitally as well, which is very unique. And guys, I just want to stress right now about the digital release with Rally X or X Rally. It's being coordinated, so you could buy physical, you could buy digital, you can buy them as a package, and there's also going to be a board and a card only release for them if you're so inclined. I don't know if those two are up on this yet, but Luke's told me that that's what he's going to do. So support your programmers and your publishers, because by supporting them and getting the copies and buying them, that's how we get more games in the future. So it's pretty beautiful, really.
I'm curious how all that sells.
Yeah, and I think it's a test. It's an experiment on Luke's behalf, like to see exactly what people want, because there's always somebody going to ask for something, and then you try to give it to them. It turns out that's the only person in the world who wants it that way, type thing. So, like, you know, I personally wouldn't want to buy a board, but there's some people who do. I guess I don't know. I know they do sell some. Oh, thank you, Kurt. Right on. I'll probably be tweaking it over time. Let's see. I've been bookmarking DVDs and stuff for a good bit, so I'll be doing that more tonight after the show. Okay. Very good. So what do you say? Now, this is going to be a little bit different as well. I'm playing the game tonight. Jeff's going to watch chat and let me know what I'm playing, what's going on. I'm going to start it right off with Rally X, guys. We're going to play a little bit of Rally X. So hopefully, yeah, I can't wait till you get to see this game. I'll get my screen set up right and get over to it. And I'll play some Rally X right now. That's not what I want to do. What do I want to do, Jeff? Here it is. Going to turn that one off. Put this one on. And you have the comm, and I'm going to play some Rally X. Sound good?
Right. I've got the chat.
X Rally. I say that the wrong way around. So Play Division Inc. is Sergio Veras out of Brazil. Intellivision Brazil, he runs. I'm not sure if he runs Intellivision Brazil or if he's just very involved with it. So scroll down, I'll show you the credits here.
Right off the bat, Pete, there's an interesting question.
Oh, Steve Jones said that the next Intellivision Collector game release, it's going to be IC008, though, guys. It's IC008, not IC009. Will be mind-blowing. Do you know something about it? I do.
Ooh.
And I am not going to let anything out of the hat, out of the bag right now. It's when Luke's ready to have it brought to the masses. It will be. And I'll let you know. Watch here, and I'll let everybody know. But at the end of the day, you're looking... It's a couple months away yet, okay? So, but not too far. This one, mind you, remember things happen. Things happen. Like with X Rally, it was going to be out in May, and of all things to cause a slowdown for it, it was packaging. Okay, it was packaging delays. So you never know what's going to delay these things. It's very susceptible to delays and such because of this relatively small market, right? But they are available now. He's got a good stock of them now, and he's got a good stock of Revenge of Lupin as well. And I'll get into that right now because you asked about that IC009 and why it's IC008. Because remember, Lock and Chase Revenge of Lupin is not an Intellivision Collector release. It is an Intelligent Vision release. One of their games, just like Tron Anthology was an Intelligent Vision release being published and distributed by Intellivision Revolution. Well, Lock and Chase Revenge of Lupin, hey, right on, big block. Those weren't showing in, I don't think those were showing before in StreamYard. Now they are. Right on, big block. That's awesome. Thank you, man. In this case, it's a Intellivision Collector is a distributor for Revenge of Lupin. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Explain it clearly. That's why the next game the Intellivision Collector comes out is going to be post PRGE. I expect it will be after PRGE. And yes, it is going to blow you away. Steve Jones is absolutely right. Because my guess is Steve Jones may very well be the one who did the box for it. So you know what great work Steve does with boxes.
I've got Tug here with me today, Pete. We'll see how he does.
Tug's in there with you? Oh, here I am.
Never...
Get in here, and I get the game going, and then I get talking.
He's never been in here for a full show, so we'll see how he does.
There's Luke right there.
Hey,
look, they're starting already. They're questioning about IC009. I said it's IC008 coming next, and not letting anything out of the bag as of now.
So, chat, I'll spend the whole night trying to pry this out of Pete. I'm going to try and trick him.
Don't trick him. Luke's in the house here.
Thankfully, I know nothing about it.
All right, here we go. Yes, I'm just playing easy because, the whole point of these games is to have fun. I'm competitive. Actually, I am a competitive person, but I'd much rather play a game and enjoy it than worry about being competitive. That's the little thing I did to my old guys and old games. I realized it afterwards. I said that it was the red flag that doubled the points. It's not. It's that dark blue flag. So it's always a good idea to try to get that dark blue flag first.
And the red flag does your fuel? Is that right?
The red flag does the fuel. Oh! Oops. There, speak of the devil, there it is. Two cars down in here. There's the flag. Ow! I've lost two men now. Might have to play a couple games if I start off this way, but that's all right. This is the kind of game where you could really get in a roll, too. Sometimes I look over at the how much of a newbie I was in this game when I started playing it yesterday. I didn't even realize or didn't even look at the radar map. I just sort of developed a pattern to go around trying to find all the flags.
So what's the flashing one, Pete?
The flashing one is the dark blue one that doubles your points. So like you could go for it first if you wanted. There. So now I'll maximize the points that I get, right?
Also, each flag you get is progressively higher in point total.
Yes. Yeah. And if you drive that blue one in there, the dark blue one, and it is even more so. Like, I only got through level 2. All right, where to now? We'll be sneaky. Go this way. There's down in here somewhere. Oh, there it is. All right. Actually use the smoke screen there. Whoa.
I like how fast your reflexes have to be for this game.
They really do. Because it's all of a sudden it throws you into one, right? Hey, Michael. Oh, like right there. The blue one's right down in here. The dark blue one, I should say. I was looking at the radar map. I didn't even see him come on the screen and hit me.
Well, it's tricky because you got to glance over there, see what's going on, and then head on back.
I did better when I didn't look at the radar map at all. I'm going to play one more game of this and I'll move on. Television. Oh, right there. There you go. Yep. And that's beautiful. And I got some feedback from Sergio today. And here is info from Sergio that he said is for my channel. And I'll give it to all you guys right now. There are 2, count them, 2 Easter eggs in this game.
Oh, nice.
Okay. He didn't tell me what they were. He just said, I'll let you. He told me that today so I could let everybody know on the channel. So this is his very first game. And, you know, it's pretty smooth.
Wow,
this
that's
is
amazing. That's his first
fast
game?
action game.
Jeez. That's impressive.
Right on. Oh, Pierre got the ROM today too. That's awesome.
Nice.
All right. I'm going to play it one more time. See if I can do a little bit. See if I can get to the challenge stage anyway, because the challenge stage is kind of neat to see. I may have a hard time because I'm sort of trying to talk and all at the same time, right? I don't multitask as well as I should.
So, Pete, you mentioned the multiple ways to buy X Rally. Is the same thing true for Lock and Chase, or is that more of a traditional?
No, that's more of a traditional right now. That is only available physically. But again, remember, that's not an Intellivision Collector release. They're only distributing that game. So that's not his call per se. Oh, there we go.
Wow. Luke knows what the Easter eggs are, but he's not sharing.
No. And I know some other Easter eggs, which, you know, I was kind of surprised at some of the other games. Whoa. I haven't heard many comments on the other Easter. Oh, this is a bugger.
Oh, man, that's a tough one, Pete. Woo. Oh, nice.
Where's the last? Oh, the last was way over in the bottom here. It's going to be easy.
No timer. It's just fuel-based?
Yeah, exactly. And I've really, mind you, I haven't played like super difficult, but I've never had too much of a problem with fuel. Oh, so, you know, smart person goes and gets this one first because they're going to get more points before they grab this one and this one. So with that, also supposedly dropping your smoke screen uses fuel.
Oh, that's actually pretty smart.
Yeah. So you're not limited other than with your fuel.
Oh, I like that.
I think it's a great idea. A good way to do it. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Yeah.
Luke says Revenge of Lupin will be sold as a ROM, but not by him. David Harley retained the rights to the ROM. They'll be sold from his website in the coming days.
That makes sense. I kind of figured that they wait for a while, and it would be Dave selling himself from the ROM's vault, right? Because Come on. I mean, Dave already has a setup where he sells all of his old ROMs. So the distribution of a physical product is great to get, but he doesn't need to help with the ROM distribution. If anybody is not aware of where that is, it is Intellivision.us. And actually, it's sort of a cooperative page between where's that flag?
The Television Revolution?
Yes, the Television Revolution. Whoa! Oh! Between the Television Revolution and Intellivision or Intelligent Vision. Whoops. I'm not going to get there this time either. Should be able to get one more level, but wow, a little dead end there. And here's one for you. You could turn the music on and off, by the way, too, right? But the music is good enough that I don't really want to turn it off.
It's a happy little tune.
Well, we've all played games where you think the music just drives you insane.
That's always a good option to have, to turn it off.
But you're right. It's a good option to have. But at the end of the day, I like the music in this game.
Michael Hayes said, shoot the music note. No Carnival today.
But Mike, I like the music in Carnival too. I never shot the music note in Carnival. Too valuable of a bullet. All right, I gotta get through this one. I got one man. I can get to the challenge if I get through this one. Whoa.
I saw your video where you got to the challenge level, Pete. I think you got within one of finishing it.
Yes. Come on. Yeah, I'm having a hard time with the corners there. Okay, where am I going? Take advantage and look at the radar map while it's pausing to refuel. A little bit of smoke screen there help.
Benville wants to see you play Dracula and Frankenstein's monster during the Halloween season.
Sure. Like, that's a splendid idea.
There's a Pumpkin Trilogy too, right?
And the Pumpkin Trilogy. I did the Pumpkin Trilogy. That was a big stream last year on Halloween. And that was actually, I coined the phrase Pumpkin Trilogy. I said on that Rev should put out the Pumpkin Trilogy with the 3 Oscar games, because Oscar releases it for free, right? And Rev didn't do it, but it ended up coming out as a Pumpkin Trilogy, and Electronight's doing it. So.
Oh, cool. So there's a physical that, because I have the 3 ROMs, I believe.
Sure, yeah. Oscar released those free. I can't get out of here. So there's no time limit here either. It's a matter of just don't run into anything. Doomer commented there today. They did the same thing I did earlier. It's like going along, trying to find your way, and just end up running into the stationary cars down below.
You're going in circles.
I can't figure out what I'm doing.
Just go straight up.
I can't go straight up. Oh.
There you go.
There we go. Okay. Oh, we got one down here too. I might as well go try to get it. Don't run into the car.
What are the cars on this level?
Well, the cars don't move. The challenge level, the cars don't move.
Huh.
But you can still run into them. And that's what Doomer said. He ran into the cars.
Avatar said Pete did a pure gameplay video of Revenge of Lupin. Lupin, is that a cart or a ROM?
I did it on the ROM because I have that to do the release videos. But I did like I said earlier, guys. I did the pure gameplay videos for both Lupin and for this are already up. There we go. That's challenge level. Are already up for my channel members.
Oh, wait a minute. Michael Hayes says when your fuel runs out, a deluge of cars comes after you.
Oh, really?
So you don't run out of fuel necessarily, but they just got more cars coming out. That's interesting.
Oh.
Well, Luke, I just got the ROM for this game, so damn you, Papa Pete.
And maybe, I don't know, Luke could talk more about, I was mentioning about the sales. Like, you could buy a card only, you could buy a board only even. Whoa. Oh, shoot. That's game. But I did a lot better that time and I got through, so I'm happy with that. That is a fantastic game, guys. It's a lot of fun. A lot of fun. A deluge of cars comes after you when your fuel runs out. The fuel lasts quite a while, so I suppose I better get more adept as I play this game more and more. Eventually, it will. I'll play harder levels, so the fuel probably runs out a lot quicker, would be my guess. And the music is really good. Did I miss anything else? Oh, that's how it was in the arcade too. I don't know about here, but maybe it's the exact same thing, Mike. So we're into September now. Mike's going to be on the channel sometime with Jeff and I in the coming month or so. I don't know if it's going to be pre or post PRGE, but we're going to take a look at some of his games and how to play them. He's going to give us some lessons on how to play his games because his games are very in depth. You've tried
cool.
Fubar some, right, Jeff?
I still haven't played it, Pete.
Do you have the ROM or do you have a?
I think I do have the ROM. I think I ran into it the other day when I was loading up some new stuff.
Right on. Right on. I don't need to try to beat Casey's score at anything because if I did that, Casey would just be all up all night doing it again. So for Casey's sanity, I will just not worry about the high scores.
He's got enough problems with Yard's Revenge right now, Pete.
No,
I'm sorry, Yard's Recharged. I'm sorry.
Has he beaten it now?
I don't think so.
No, not yet.
Casey's here. He can let us know.
Is he here?
Yeah, he came in earlier. I haven't seen him.
That's right off the get-go, right at the beginning. But
yeah.
Hey, Salvador, good to see you, man. If you cut out at some point, Tug might have chewed through the cord. So true. So next up, there we go. He's looking forward to demonstrating Fubar and X-Ray and Diligus. I'm set up for both of those. Also, Little Man Computer. That depends on somebody having a Tutor Vision or Tutor Pro. We probably won't get that. We'll probably just get into Fubar and probably some X-Ray. Hopefully, do some X-Ray before that. But I've been very tied up. I got a couple games in front of it actually, and I'll be doing an X-Ray and Diligus video myself. So that'll be really interesting. That's a Good Deal Games video, which is another company that puts out games. And Michael does release a few of his through them, so that's pretty good. Oh, there he is. He's here. He's working. I'm not going to try to beat your high score, Casey, because that'll just keep you up all night. So more like we'll just leave you with the high score. So next. Next up, I'm going to play one of my favorite games. That's one of the very first games. It's IC002. And I have Coco beside me. What's up here? Come here, Coco.
Sounds like it.
Oh, there she is. Get in your basket. There. Coco's in the basket. We'll see if she doesn't crawl back out again. All right. And that is The Show Must Go On.
Ooh, this is a good game. At least it looks like it's good, Pete. I have yet to play it.
Oh yeah, it is. So this one is available also there. You can get it. Well, you can get all of his games, all but one, digitally. Right now, there's still Operation Cloudfire, still physical only, but all the other ones there's digitally available or buy the whole complete package, which I would really recommend. Coco may need a bigger basket. She is getting there, man. She's getting there. I'll tell you. Although she doesn't seem bigger than she used to be. I don't know. She is. How old are you now? 7, 9. Coco's 14, so that's pretty good actually for a 14-year-old cat the size that she is. All right, where are we going? We'll just play normal level. So the object of this game is to get the plate spinning and keep them spinning. Here we go. All right. The first couple acts are very easy. There's 10 acts in total, and you beat the game. Now there is... Oh. Come on. There you go. So your audience is at the bottom. Green is best. Yellow is okay. Oh, right on. To this, the show must go on will be the featured... Right there. Be the featured homebrew game review on the next Intellivision Aries podcast. That is awesome.
Oh,
Glad to hear that. Absolutely. It's a fun game, Casey. Just got the show must go on from Intellivision Collector about a month ago. I really like this game. It is a fantastic freaking game. All right, here we go. So now we got the other ones out. The other jester, the evil jester, is out trying to stop me. Oh, why did I go up there? And eventually there's more different attacks than just throwing the knives at a certain level. There's high knives, there's low knives. You get points for evading them. Just so far, I haven't really had to do that. So I get 0 flair because I didn't do anything to get applause from the crowd. It's been a long time since I played this game too, actually.
The king is bored, Pete.
The king is kind of bored. All right, here we go. Wow. He's being pretty good to me. I'm just not even playing on easy, and it was pretty good to be that level. But again, no flair.
Yes, the king is bored, Pete.
King is bored. I like it when the moose comes out. Makes you feel at home. See, there's one that was on the ground, so. Get up there. Oh. Wow. I got it through that one pretty quick, too, compared to a lot. Usually they make you have to backtrack a little bit that level, I find. A little bit of flair where I jumped a couple of the jumping across the holes there.
You know exactly what causes the flare to go up?
Yeah, like right there, I should have stayed on the ground. I could have ducked under it. It would have given me flare points. But it goes applause, and you have a little bit of. You can never get tries back in this either. Come on, do something. Because it all takes time, right? Now, the worst one in a situation like that, I'm taking a long time, so the guys are turning red.
Oh, the audience members?
Yes.
Oh, they like that, Pete.
Oh, I was trying to duck and it. Uh-oh, one's going to fall here in a second.
Oh,
We made it.
that was close.
That was close. Lose 5% because he retried, because I lost a man, basically. Now, oh. And the bat goes and it knocks. Ah! The bat will knock all the plates off, which stinks.
Oh boy, the plates are tipping.
Come on, get down there. Oh, having trouble getting on that. See, it won't take my plate away when I straighten them out.
Yeah, so you can hold the plate while straightening it or while fixing a plate.
See, it took all the plates off that level.
Oh my god.
That bat. Don't throw a bat. Threw a bat. I couldn't do anything about it. That look, and the thing is, it's not like you pick up where you left off. You start right over from scratch.
Oof.
All right, here we go. Last man, Act 6.
Do you remember how far you've gotten in this game?
Well, I've beaten it at different levels, but at the easy level, but this level, maybe 6 or 7. That wasn't good. That wasn't good. Here we go. Get up there.
Luke's taking off for the night. Pete, he's got.
All right, Luke, you take care. Have a good night.
See you, Luke.
Thanks for everything. No. There. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
You knew he was going to throw a bat at me. There was not a whole lot I could do. But that's a fun game, guys. That is a very, very fun game. I wonder if Luke got to see his intro at the beginning of the show. I don't think he did.
I don't think so either.
All right. Baylor back out. Oh. Right on. How am I going in here? 18 in here now. That's good. Now, what game would you like to watch, guys, next? Intellivision Collector game. So basically, there's Vanguard, there's Beachhead, Operation Cloudfire. I can play a little bit of that. I can play a little bit of. I play a little bit of Poker Risque, although I'm not big into that. You know, that's fine. I play so much. It's a basic poker game. It's good for what it is. And is that all of them? Yeah. I've already played 2. There's only 5 left. Operation Cloudfire, Poker Risque, Penguin Land, and I am terrible at Penguin Land. Michael Hayes says Hotel Bunny. No, even Intellivision Collector will not take ownership of Hotel Bunny, Mike. So, well, for the lack of better, I'll play a little bit of Vanguard, see if I just get through one level. Nope. Man, it'd help if I go to the other screen again, wouldn't it? There we go. All right. I don't know if I'll be able to get through this or not.
1, 2, 2, 1.
There we go. I love this music.
Yeah, it's really good.
Be careful. Be careful.
Did you watch Payback this weekend, Jeff?
I did.
I didn't watch till Sunday, but what you think of it?
Oh, it was pretty good. You know what? I've never been a Shinsuke Nakamura fan.
Right.
I thought he was really good in that match with Seth Rollins. And I was never a Seth Rollins fan until about a year and a half ago.
Right.
After I watched some of these guys enough, and I start having appreciation for them. Who else fought?
Well, I thought the opening match, the ladies match with
Becky Lynch and
Trish Stratus was like I thought, how is this 47-year-old woman going out there and doing that?
She took a beating too. Did you see her head and face?
So how she was wailing her on the screen, but I thought, is that makeup or is she actually in that bad of shape? Because
man, she had a big old welt on her head because she didn't start with it.
No, but that was friggin' brutal.
And she took one really rough fall. It looked like she landed on her neck or something. I can't remember.
Yes.
I don't think that was supposed to happen.
But I thought they did a pretty exceptional job. I thought they were saying match of the year candidate, and it's I can't disagree. That's something else.
It was great. I mean, I've seen some other matches where Trish wasn't quite as good, and I think sometimes these guys come back after being gone for so many years. It's hard for them to get back into it, but she was really good in that match.
I sincerely don't remember. She was never that good in back at her prime. I think that she and Lita, she wasn't even a wrestler when they started. She just learned it as she went. So she certainly wasn't trained like some of these other ones. But I never thought she was as good. At her peak, she wasn't as good as some of these top-notch ones now. But I will say that she looked better in that match on Saturday than any of her matches back when she was in her prime.
Wow.
That's my opinion.
Yeah, I didn't see her in the prime, but she was good in this one. And Becky Lynch always does a great job, I think.
I love that how when you hit that energy, you just can fly through the walls and everything.
The game looks pretty good. Is it really good?
It's good, yeah.
The controls and everything. It looks like it's a really.
Yeah, it reacts to the controls. Some games just feel smooth. This doesn't feel super smooth per se, but it just has a very controllable. You just got to lightly touch it. I find if you try to oversteer, you're going to be flying out of control.
2, 1.
There we go. Hey, I got through a level.
Blake mentioned CM Punk getting fired from AEW.
Yeah. What's the scoop on that? I don't know much about it, Jeff. I've seen
I
it.
don't know much about it either. I think it's something to do with him and Jack Perry. Jack Perry got suspended.
Oh, okay.
CM Punk got fired. I mean, he was almost fired a while back because he got into a big fight after a pay-per-view. I gotta be honest. I didn't see CM Punk when he wrestled for WWF.
Right.
And when I watch him in AEW, I just don't get it. I never want to see his matches. I think they're just boring.
Yeah.
I'm probably the only one because he's so popular with AEW, but
yeah, I don't think that his he was always strong, let's say. I'd say I call him good, but it was more his ability to carry off a story.
Okay.
He carried off some pretty good friggin' stories, like pretty good storylines in WWE. He had the Money in the Bank briefcase for a while there. Actually, I saw him live here in New Brunswick when he had the briefcase.
Oh, cool.
And it was kind of neat because, it was like I was literally on the rail, and he could right up to us and open up the briefcase, and there's the contract in it, right?
Should have grabbed it. And then ran out there and challenged the.
Yeah.
Challenged the.
What do you mean I'm not eligible?
Yeah, Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens lost their championship.
The end. That was too bad, but it's like they're putting all the belts on that group, aren't they?
It's interesting. They all have one.
Yeah.
Even Dominic has the I guess the booby prize of championships. He's got the
really.
It's not the NXT championships, it's the NXT, what was it, North American Championship?
North American title.
Yeah, it's not even the
Blake saying Kevin Nash's podcast yesterday, there's something going on with him mentally. He must be talking about CM Punk.
Yeah, it might be a real thing. I'm not even sure if it's a work.
Yeah. Who knows, right? That's cool. Did anybody else have any of the other games you specifically want me to play? I got another half hour, so a little bit over that.
I didn't see any names pop up or games pop up.
Well, then I'm going to not play Poker Risque, and I'm not going to play you want me to play the new Lock and Chase? I'm going to have it's not an Intellivision Collector game, like I said, but tic-tac-toe. Write me up a tic-tac-toe game and send it over. I'll play it before I get done in a half hour, Mike. Yeah. I'll show you a little bit of the Lock and Chase. Because it is purchased through Intellivision Collector, but I wasn't going to show it because there's going to be an Old Guys and Old Games out on it tomorrow. Anybody who's got membership can watch the gameplay video of it now, but which will be out on Friday. Regular for non-members. There's going to be a gameplay video of X Rally, and I had a much better game even than today. That's going to be out on Thursday, but it's available to members right now. And I guess the other one is the Old Guys and Old Games on X Rally, and that was today. So that's already out. So Bembrel. Hey, Trevor. Good to see you, man. I'll show you this one quickly. I typically do not play very long. I'm not very good at Lock and Chase. But you're going to watch the video anyway. So here it is. And you have all kinds of different options, like the opening and closing doors. You can actually turn those off. Your bonus life.
You got to switch the video, Pete.
Oh, sorry. Yep. Thank you. There it is. So, like, you can actually turn the doors on and off, the automatic doors, which would change the game significantly. You'd have how many points you need to get a free man, how long the doors stay shut, 1 through 5. This is the same as before. You get fastest, and then there's basically 4 levels of speed. That's the doors. You can have 8 lives down to 1 life. And I'll just play 5 lives, which is normal. And the changing colors, which is really neat, because it's a much more attractive game to play. It looks a lot better. Oh, I changed it to white, so they're all going to be white here, but I find that but they did in the regular version too. The cops come right after you. Like, how am I supposed to get at that money bag when the blue guy's just there bouncing back and forth on it? But the original game did that too, didn't it, Jeff?
It did. This is not an easy game.
Oh gosh, no.
At least not for me, it isn't. Ooh, you got through.
So this is the first level. Like,
you have the doors auto, right?
I have the door, like those doors popping open and shut there. You could turn those off if you want. But it would make the game, I would think, significantly easier. I just find, like, in this one, the cops guard everything so well.
So the way you have it set up right now, is it possible for you to open or close doors?
Yes, I'm just not very good at using the doors. I really am not. Like, you could set 2 doors behind you. Now remember I said changing color? Well, then I changed it to white by mistake just as I started the game.
Ah. Hey, is that the same crown from Thunder Castle?
It may be. Ah. Oh, yeah, sure. Disappeared just as I get there. Nice. Wow. I've done better this game than I have ever before.
Yeah, you're doing really well. Oh, well, that was interesting. You got stuck in the door, but the guy couldn't get you.
I must have just threw it enough because a lot of
Yeah.
times they were like, how am I supposed to get those 3 blocks? Oh, 3 blocks there. They'll just hover all right over them the whole time. Oh. But there's no blocks to get, so I can do this.
So this maze is changing, right?
It is, yeah. The maze changes every level, but normally the color would change as well. But I made a mistake and it turned it all white. So
But the original didn't change, did it?
the original didn't change. It was a dark blue.
I mean, did the maze change at all?
The maze never changed.
Oh, okay. Well, that's way better right there.
Oh, absolutely. And I'm done.
Oof.
And so it gives you a little summary of what you did or what rules you had when you're done, which is kind of neat. So that's where I say, okay, now it's on changing 5 lives, 20K. It goes back to the default. I mean, you only can get one free man no matter what, whether it's at 5,000, 10,000, or 20. It's not like you get one every 5,000. You get one.
It's just one at that. Okay.
Just one. So it's really not that big of a deal. If you get over 20,000 points, which I guess I never do, but there's still the same number of men. And then the speed, usually it's weird, but this is supposed to be the hardest, but fastest is almost the easiest. And this is also neat, though, is that you can start at any of the first 9 levels. So if you go to level 9, see what it looks like, and look at all the things up the side. It's the key now. You thought they chased you before. They chase you.
Is there a certain number of levels, or do they just keep repeating after a while?
It may repeat after 9. I'm quite sure it repeats after 9 if I remember correctly. But they're all over me. What are you supposed to do, right?
No kidding.
Oh, hey, I got a key. Just by getting that one thing, I got 3,000 points. So in 5 men, I'm going to get not even that much combined. Oh, there's the key, is to learn how to use those doors, which I'm just not very good at. So very interesting, though. So I didn't plan on showing that tonight, but that's a little bit of it right there. Again, my video on that's coming out tomorrow at 1 o'clock Eastern. Old Guys and Old Games. Then there'll be a gameplay video, pure gameplay video out on Friday. But if you're a channel member, you can watch that video right now. It is very tough, Jerome. Very, very tough. But then again, the original was the same. I really found the original the same. Yeah, you crank up that difficulty. It's hard. It's hard, Casey. Oh, it's Kurt saying Lock and Chase is one of his favorites. Well, that was before the Atari Soft Pac-Man came out. That was our Pac-Man on the Intellivision. It certainly was better than the Atari Pac-Man. Now, the controls seem better in this version. The controls still have issues. There's some slipperiness there, as I like to call it, slipperiness. But this game is built upon the 8K version. Okay, that's the basis for it. You'll notice a collapsing Lupin is one key. That's the easiest way to tell if it's got a collapsing Lupin in it. But the other were factors incorporated into the movement that made it better, more accurate to turn the corners than the 6K version. Now, the 6K version is the only version that was ever released on a cartridge. I remember Keith Robinson used to say that there were 8K versions out there, but to this day, most of the experts say they've never found one. So I think he was mistaken. But I mean, there was some 8K versions released as special releases. I don't know by who. C might be able to tell you. Several years ago at either Vegas or one of the PRGEs or something like that, but in an extraordinarily small number. And actually, if you look, I'll get down to the 8K version. That's the box that was given out at the time, or that you could get with it. And they're very, very, very rare. I know, Casey, do you have one of those 8K Lock and Chase? I know they're like, I'm talking less than 20, I think. I don't think there were very many of them at all. So that's a scoop on the controls. That's why it is better than just the one out of the box, the typical Lock and Chase games. Yes. There you go. Salvador, fun fact. The guards in Lock and Chase have names: Silly, Smarty, Scared, and yes, Stuffy. I would name them something else, but probably all start with S's too, but it wouldn't be very nice. So yeah, I'm not a big fan of Atari Pac-Man. I'm going to say it. I've said it 1,000 times. It's like, if it wasn't trying to be Pac-Man, it wouldn't be that bad of a game. But trying to be Pac-Man, it's an utter failure. It's like kind of strange. Just didn't live up to it. It caused so much sorrow is not the word. It's just people were, oh my God, Jeff, what am I trying to say? People just disillusioned by that game when it came out because it didn't meet their expectations. And it did a lot of damage to the.
Well, it was the biggest arcade game going, and then you get that for the home, and it's like, yeah.
Well, you remember, you were there. It was past the point of just being an arcade game. It was a cultural icon. Like, it surpassed your guys who liked. I like to put quarters in video game machines, and play arcade games. But Pac-Man surpassed that. They had everybody doing it in the country, right? And then all of a sudden it's like, oh, you can do this at home. Oh my God, this is great. And it's like, what the hell is that?
Yeah, they had little arcade, little stand-up units.
Yeah.
Pete, I remember the first time I saw Pac-Man in arcade. I'd never seen it. I saw it.
Yeah.
And I didn't get to see it very long, so I was trying to figure out how you play. I remember going back and talking to a friend of mine in the neighborhood. I just saw this new game, Pac-Man.
Oh wow!
I think when you grab one of these big dots, you can then eat the ghost, and
that's too cool.
It was just so funny thinking back on it. It's like it ends up being like one of the all-time great arcade games. But
I still remember the day we get the Atari version, man. But geez, I don't know. Oh yeah, that's what we mean right there. But. It could have been. So Benville, as much as E.T., yeah, more so than E.T. Because, I mean, Todd Fry, who made Pac-Man for the Atari, he was under some stupid restrictions as well. Didn't have the time to work it all out. But Howard Scott Warshaw, just get down and listen to his ebook, and it's good. It's really good. I enjoyed it. I've got his book. I got the movies. Now I got the ebook. I listened to that. I'll probably listen to it again. E.T.'s not the worst game ever made. It was just the stupidest marketing job by Atari they ever could have done. I mean, take a game that take a guy who's developing games for adults and put it into a market where you give the guy a tenth of the time to complete it. He creates a game which is an okay game for adults and tries to market it to kids. Well, you're going to make kids cry. It's so bad. It's so hard. It's not that it's bad, and that's why I sort of say Pac-Man is kind of because it's so bad. But E.T. was just trying to make it was made from scratch, and it was made for adults, and it was supposed to be for kids, and it wasn't given enough time. Whereas Pac-Man was trying to be Pac-Man because Pac-Man was great, and that wasn't Pac-Man. So to me, Pac-Man was a bigger failure than E.T. Does that? I don't know. That's very poorly explained, but I think.
I get it. It's because you're saying E.T. wasn't a bad game. It just was not geared to who should have been playing it.
Yeah, and I'm not going to say it was the best game in the world or anything like that. Like, it just wasn't. Oh, excuse me. All this statement, it's the worst game ever, is wrong. It's not the worst game ever. There's dozens and dozens of games worse than E.T. But it wasn't good. But it certainly wasn't as bad as that. And when you think about the the way they had to get it out to the masses in the amount of time. Very interesting read. You should check it out if you haven't read it, Jeff, or listen to it.
Which one? His book?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have his book.
Atari.
I haven't read it yet, to be honest.
Yeah, Once Upon Atari. Very, very good. And he taught, he explains it. And,
Yeah.
and Atari invested. He said, think about this. Okay, you're going to make a creation, and Atari is going to get the biggest entity, the biggest licensed property in the history of the world for video games at the time was E.T. Okay, biggest movie ever. Atari's going to battle to get it, and then they're going to put out a product, try to sell it to kids, make everybody happy. And they used something like 8 or 10 times longer period of time for negotiating the rights than they did in actually developing the game. So the company had gone from a video game company to a large corporation. So all they were thinking about was the dollars and cents. So they had all kinds of time in the world. They said, well, we need it by this time. We can negotiate. So they negotiated for like 8, 10 times longer than they'd used to create the game than they gave him to actually make the game to get it to market. It's like, where are your priorities? The priority should be making the good product once you have the rights.
Yeah, no kidding.
Right. So, oh, cool. Saw Henry Thomas at Kansas City, got his photo taken with him. That's pretty cool, Benro.
Nice.
Very impressed with the Intellivision Pac-Man when I got it in the day. Never thought when I bought it that it'd be so close to the arcade version I used to play at Aladdin's Castle.
Oh yeah,
it's awesome.
Yeah. Well, that's Kurt. I was gonna say we have Aladdin's Castle here too, but Kurt is here.
Same Aladdin's Castle. Do you still have Aladdin's Castle there?
No, not that I know of.
It was an arcade, was it?
It was an arcade in a mall for us, at least.
Gotcha.
At least the one I went to was.
Hey, Scallywag, what's going on, man? Good to see you. All right, so let's play a little Beachhead. Sound good?
Beachhead? Yes.
Play a little Beachhead. And maybe if I have time, I'll go back and play a little bit of Rally X again to finish it up. Just to take a look at, again, that game is available right now at Intellivisioncollector.com. You can get it physical. You can get it digital. You can get a combo pack physical digital, which I think he might have up by now. I only saw the physical and the digital up, but supposedly there's going to be you save a little bit by buying both at once. There it is, right there. I love this game. This is a fun game. All right. I'm sure we've talked about this before, Jeff, but did you ever play this on the Commodore 64 back in the day?
Nope, didn't have this one.
Pay attention here. Oh, good. How did I crash there? A lot of clicking here. Of course, this all you got to be successful here. But to get your tanks to attack, because you have to have a lot of tanks at the end. All right, get going. Oh, what was that?
What hit you there?
I don't know. I think I just hit the wall. I thought it was okay. Yeah, I thought it was okay.
So, I was waiting for that purple one to come up.
Yeah, it's sort of, that's my cue to go, right? Come on, purple one. There it is.
So we have to go through this 8 times.
You get 10 ships. And I got 7 through. So now you go to back to the big screen, and they'll come out and intercept me. I got to take out the planes. Now here, the big thing is don't overfire. Every 10 hits, like there's, oh, not doing well here so far. There we go. There we go. Oh. Now, I don't even know what that. Charge up. Oh, shoot. So one more, 2 more shots. I lose a. Nice. Didn't think I was getting him. Oh no, there goes a ship.
Benville said frozen custard sounds good. Yes, it always sounds good, Benville.
Yeah. Come on. All right, I want to try to get through with all these ships. A few more. Oh. Nice. Going well here. Got to be almost there. Hey, right on. Oh. 68, 34, 79, 69. Come on, get in there.
Blake's taking off. He's gotta get to bed.
Right on, Blake. You take care, man.
See you tomorrow, Blake.
I didn't get him. Oh no. Oh, that was lucky. Lost another ship.
Uh-oh.
Come on, tell me how far it was. 64.
Ooh.
18 up. I want to go to 82.
Nice.
It's around the same for this one. 400 long. 1, 2, 3, 4. That should be good. $100 long. Bang, right there. Should get him. Just don't take me out. I got five ships in, so I should have the maximum number of tanks I can have, I think.
Big Doomer says hi, all.
Hey, Doomer. Good to see you, man.
Saboteur wants to fire up his C64 Mini and play this.
Oh, yeah. This is so much fun, man. I find either I'm right on and I do well this, or I'm just terrible and I can't go anywhere. All right, we're in.
Yeah, Party Creep just came in.
Hey, Creeper. Whoa. That was unheard of. I got much more than I normally get. Usually I'd go for 2. I think I got like 5 there. Nice. All right. Okay, got 3 more there. Okay. Whew. Here we go. I don't think I don't remember the last time I streamed this, but I don't think I've played it since.
Oh, that was nice. You're just holding the button in, right?
I am for shooting,
Okay.
yes.
Tar Creep wants to know what this game is called. This is Beachhead, correct?
Beachhead, correct.
There you go.
Old C64 game, now television homebrew. Oh, why to go up? Television homebrew from Intellivision Collector. Come on.
You hit like 5 in a row last time, Pete.
Oh,
Oh, there you go.
it's 10 hit. I knew. I got 5 the first one, which was like unheard of. Right on. That's one of the best games ever with that. Like I didn't do well at the beginning, but then later on did great.
I like that it has an ending like that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Would you play 10 minutes, you think? Maybe a
Yeah,
little more?
around that, a little bit more than that. That's what I like for these games. Turn them on for 10 minutes and play them, and that's great. I'll play it again some other time really soon. It's just fun to turn on, and I don't care my score. I just want to play the game. Right on. Thank you, Jerome. That's awesome. Well, I dare say I've got time to play one more game of Rally X, since that's the featured game of the night. I started off with it, and then I'll play my it's like Bionic Commando NES when Mr. D's head explodes. I've never beaten that game. I've barely played that very much even. Do you ever play Bionic Commando, Jeff?
Oh, yeah. It's great. On NES, I never played the arcade game, and I didn't play the newer one, but man, the NES game is fantastic.
Yeah. Isn't it on one of the EverCade carts too?
I think the arcade is.
The arcade is?
I think so.
Right on. Thank you, Benvril. Yes, I mean X-Rally. Oh my God, how many times have I said that tonight? X-Rally. Nesticize. I have the arcade game on my EXP. Ah, there you go. All right. All kinds of spaces. Do. Where am I going here? X. I think maybe it might have been quicker for me to go the other way. Do you think?
I think so.
Maybe. Sorry, I got to scroll through the game. I started off with like 70 or 80 games on here, and I ended up getting, I think, 292.
Oh my gosh.
I added these on here to do, and we'll be playing this one very soon. I'm going to be doing old guys and old games, but I got to learn how to play the game, and I haven't had any opportunity to learn how to play it yet. This is I wanted to get this one. This is a Michael Hayes original, and from Good Deal Games. And I bought it from them not long ago. I got my copy sitting right here. It was in my pickup video there a while back. I got my copy sitting right here. And I got this so I could do a stream with it some night. So that's awesome. Much appreciated, but that will come very soon. Yeah, I figured I'll have to get your help when the time comes, but I've been swamped, and yeah, it's not going to get lighter here either, right, Jeff? No. All right. X Rally, available now. Digital or physical from Intellivision Collector. Let's play it. And again, this is from Play Division, which is Sergio Veras, Intellivision Brazil. His first game, and what a great job he did for his first game.
Pete, I'll be right back.
Yeah. There's the credit right there. Sergio Veras, inspired by Namco's Rally X. Here we go. Poker Risque looks interesting. It's interesting. I didn't do any videos on Poker Risque. I didn't think it didn't need a video. Oh. Hey, the pause works. I paused because Coco is getting out of the basket. And when Coco gets out of the basket, she needs help. All right. She's good. But the pause works great. There you go. I just used the 1 and 9. Sort of watching where the cars are. I should be able to go right across here and get these flags. Oh. Two more over in this corner. All the cars are... Whoa, okay. Get away from the rock, though. One right there. First level down. Oh no, that's the lowest one. Get up here around that rock. Really, I should be going over to get this flashing blue one first, shouldn't I? Because that doubles my points. Unlike what I say in my video, which I say red one doubles your points, but I corrected it with a little note there at the bottom. Wow, slid through that one pretty quick.
I left the room briefly and I came back. Tug was gone. I don't know where he's at.
Oh.
He was sleeping on my feet the whole time.
Oh. There we go. One more. There we go. You don't hit the rock. Shoot. No crunch. Saw him there too. I shouldn't have really hit him, but I did. Whoa! When they come on you quick sometimes, only if you're not paying attention. There we go. This might be getting me free man anyway. I was doing really well for the first couple levels, and I had a bad one that time. Crunch. Let's go up and get these ones. Whoa! One more, and it's got a car right around it. Nope, all good. Hey, we'll get to the challenge level anyway. So the cards, again, don't chase you in this one, but it's hard to tell where you're going. There you go, fail. Game over. That's cool. Well, it's 10:29. That's a pretty good spot. Listen, guys, great game. A lot of fun. X Rally again, once again available from Intellivision Collector right now. And so is you can get this one physical or digital. You get Lock of Chase, Revenge of Lupin. Get it in physical. Digital will be coming later on from Intelligent Visions. So that's pretty cool. Well, thanks for hanging out with me anyway, Jeff. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem, Pete.
Talking with everybody. Peter
Anytime.
Cobb. Good to see you. Don't know if I've seen you before. That's awesome. Hey, Mike Demers. I saw a comment on Facebook there today. That is awesome. Good to see you here. What's he asking? How many smoke screens you have left? The smoke screens, what I read in the manual, go on your fuel. So as long as you have fuel, you have smoke screens. But it will run out your fuel. Oh, right on. We'll play Utopia and USCF chess simply because of your reviews. Utopia is a great game. I'm glad you must be talking about the rankings video I did the other day, which is a very cursory look at everything. But I have some more in-depth reviews or more in-depth looks at different games in my series I call the 125, which is grossly behind schedule. But still, I have about 20 of them out so far, which are a lot of fun. I do look at a lot of different games. Haven't done either one of those, although Utopia is scheduled for it was always scheduled to be the final game of season 1. So the 25th game I was going to do was Utopia. But thank you, Ben. I really appreciate it. They are worth playing. They did a good job transferring those over onto the Intellivision. Like if you're my age, our age, Jeff and I both will remember every video game had checkers. Every video game had chess. and backgammon too. And you played them because if you had one, you played it. So
Even back then, I didn't understand why checkers was on a video game system, Pete.
well, I say in my rankings video, I said, well, and if you want to play 2 players, you can. Although I don't know why you just don't get out of board.
I'm kidding, 2-player.
Yeah. Right on. Take care, Jerome. Good to see you, man.
See you, Jerome.
Thank you, Creeper. Smoke screen lowers fuel but makes our enemy's car spin out. Yep. Right on. Smoke. And the 125 shorts are really good. Good. I'm glad you like them. Put a lot of work into those. Those will probably catch up and surpass long before the 125s too. That's awesome. Anyway, guys, thanks a lot for watching. Thank you, Jeff, for being here.
Yeah.
And I'm going to bring up our video there. And we will see you in the next stream. Don't forget to check out IntellivisionCollector.com. Take care, guys.
See ya.
Oh, shit. I don't know if we're supposed to use that or not anymore. I know what we can do.
Hi, I'm Luke Boudreau, known as Kamikaze 26 on the Atari Age forums. I'm the Chief Operating Officer, President, and CEO of IntellivisionCollector.com. And you're watching Papa Pete, the old guy gamer.
What the hell?
Papa Pete, the old ass gamer. Papa Pete, the old ass gamer. If you haven't grown up by the age of 50,